पहले 3 सीजन की शानदार सफलता के बाद हॉर्स स्टेबल, एक शो जो भारत से शानदार उद्यमशीलता प्रतिभाओं की छिपी क्षमता का दोहन करता है, ने आज अटल इनोवेशन मिशन, नीति आयोग के साथ शो इन एसोसिएशन का जूनियर सीजन लॉन्च किया। हॉर्स स्टेबल जूनियर युवा उद्यमियों के पोषण पर ध्यान केंद्रित करता है और नवोदित स्टार्टअप्स को उनके नवीन विचारों को पिच करने और घोड़ों के एक अनुभवी व्यावसायिक उपक्रमों के लिए मार्गदर्शन और अनुदान प्राप्त करने का अधिकार देता है। हॉर्स स्टेबल के साथ सहयोग पर अपने विचार साझा करते हुए नीति आयोग के सीईओ अमिताभ कांत ने कहा, अटल इनोवेशन मिशन, नीति आयोग जूनियर श्रेणी को लॉन्च करने के लिए श्री सुनील शेट्टी और श्री प्रशांत अग्रवाल की दृष्टि से जुड़कर प्रसन्न है, जो प्रोत्साहित करेगा उभरती हुई प्रतिभा और भारत के विकास को आगे बढ़ाएं, क्योंकि यह इन नीति आयोग के उद्देश्यों के साथ संरेखित है। यह विजन मेक इन इंडिया अवधारणा की भी पुष्टि करता है और केवल अगली पीढ़ियों को संवारने और पोषित करने की प्रक्रिया को बढ़ावा देगा। विचारों को जोड़ते हुए डॉक्टर चिंतन वैष्णव, मिशन निदेशक अटल इनोवेशन मिशन ने कहा, हॉर्स स्टेबल जूनियर स्कूल स्तर पर भारत के नवाचार पारिस्थितिकी तंत्र की यात्रा में एक महत्वपूर्ण कदम है। हमने अटल टिंकरिंग लैब्स के छात्रों से उद्यमिता का एक बड़ा सौदा देखा है, जिसमें 10 साल से कम उम्र के छात्र स्टार्टअप के मालिक हैं और कई अपनी किशोरावस्था में अपने दूसरे या तीसरे स्थान पर हैं।
Ambassador to Horses Stable, all I can say is thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for your support, because without that, it wouldn't have been possible. Without Niti Aayog, Adult Incubation Mission, the vision of the Honorable Prime Minister, I think Horses Stable would never take off. And in the last 2 seasons or 3 seasons that we've done, especially the last season, I think there's been an 80% success ratio, which is huge by itself. Now that talks about the kind of talent that we have and the faith that the horses, the investors, our friends have in the brands that are being presented. So big thank you. Horses Stable Junior, I think where we would come from is probably that finishing school or the bridge between the corporates, the investors, and of course the little geniuses that we are hoping to produce. The dream of the Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister, is to make India probably a country with the maximum number of unicorns. So I think a wee little bit of contribution from also our side would mean a lot. You know, a lot of the media kept asking me, which is typical, because controversy is also what we thrive on. कि यार लेकिन शार्क टैंक तो है ही है ना, शार्क टैंक, हॉर्सेस स्टेबल, ऐसे 50 टैंक की जरूरत है।
Guests, ladies and gentlemen, you know, when the Prime Minister launched the Startup India movement in 2016, there were just 700 startups in India. Do you know how many of them are there now in India? 71,000 startups. That's been the growth and progress. We didn't have a single unicorn then. Today we have over 100 unicorns. And at the peak of the COVID, we had about 44 unicorns, and this year we already have about 20 odd unicorns. So what we've seen is that India has created an ecosystem of young innovators. We are disrupting every single area of growth, whether it's electric mobility, whether it's learning outcomes in EdTech, whether it's agriculture productivity, so agri-tech, many areas we are disrupting. And we're doing this because we've now launched about over 10,000 tinkering labs in schools, where young children from class 6th onwards go through drones, they go through robots, they go through 3D printers, urban cities, but also tier 2 cities, tier 3 cities, and actually 555 cities of India have a startup. Every single city of India will soon have a startup. That is what we are doing, and this is all happening because of horses who are sitting here, because they are the ones who are really supporting, they are the ones who are really assisting innovation, they are the ones who are driving growth. They are the ones who are giving fuel to great ideas and germination of really good entrepreneurship.
Remember that scene when it starts where there's this little baby boy born and there was the father who was looking over and saying that ye mera beta engineer banega, right? And you know, most people watching it just wonder that, oh, this little thing is just born. And you know, many parents for years together in our nation have harbored this idea for their children that, you know, they should choose a path like an engineer or a doctor, not because they want to control the destiny of their child, but because they have perceived that as the path of least risk. And that's what they want for their child, right? Very few parts of this country where you can go and a young person will look into your eyes and say that कुछ भी करूँगा, लेकिन किसी और के लिए काम नहीं करूँगा.
Entire journey. Horses stable, we have done successfully 3 seasons. 4th season is round the corner. It has been massive. It has been great. There has been many ups and downs, but a great journey. We as a family, we enjoy. We don't take that as work. For the horses, it's like they listen to pitches, ideas with fresh minds every day, but there's an enjoyment culture. Without Sunil sir's support, this journey of horses stable, I still can see where the season 2 was and where we are now. There has been a massive uplift on the brand. There has been a massive uplift on the entire quality, production, the level of where the journey has gone.
हॉर्स स्टेबल जूनियर भारत के सभी स्कूलों और छात्रों को एक मंच प्रदान करके ATL से आगे निकल जाता है. के लिए आवेदन प्रक्रिया 8 जून 2022 से हॉर्स स्टेबल की आधिकारिक वेबसाइट पर शुरू हो गई है. आवेदन के लिए आयु वर्ग 10 से 17 वर्ष है. टोटल खबरें दिल्ली से राजेश खन्ना की रिपोर्ट.